What is up guys, Lucas here with my first video, and today I've been able to get my hands on the BQ E5. So I'm going to start with the design of this phone. What it is, it's a unibody terminal with a treated plastic back, some kind of carbon fiber, which the way it's made using plastic is quite nice because it doesn't leave much fingerprints at all, which is, that's a nice touch, unlike other phones where you get greasy backs and it just doesn't feel nice. Then you have some kind of similar treatment on the glass on the camera, so your fingerprint doesn't stay, so you won't get any smudges, interfering with your phone. On the right side, you'll find the on button and the volume rockers, and then on the left side, you'll find your dual SIM. Of course, that's another great thing that the phone offers. 2 SIMs, less roaming charges. You can have both of them in there instead of switching them out all the time, so thumbs up for that. On the top, you have a similar mechanism with this little tool that you use to open up for the SIMs, but on top instead it's the micro SD card and a 3.5mm jack. Then, the bottom, you'll find your micro USB charger, a microphone and a speaker, which look exactly the same, so don't confuse it for a dual speaker. Then on the front, you'll find your IPS display, which is 5 inches in diagonal, with your Android KitKat buttons. I say Android KitKat because they're not commonly used anymore. These shapes aren't very used anymore. Now you'll use the elemental shapes, which are the circle, square, and the triangle, which is on the newer version of this phone. It's not really the newer version, but it's another range of phones produced by this company. Then you'll find a frontal speaker. Woo! Thanks, BQ. One of the people that actually listen to what people want. Frontal speakers are amazing. They give you quite good sound, and it comes straight at you, not down below. So you're getting sound everywhere. So that's great thing from the company. Then you'll find your selfie camera with the light sensor next to it and the LED light. So for hardware, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the processor. What it's running is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, which is synonymous with quick downloads, great graphics, and ultra fast connectivity, which is quite good, and that's a plus for this phone. Since it's using a Qualcomm processor, it is also using a Qualcomm GPU, and a GPU that it's using is the Adreno 306, which is actually quite a good middle range GPU, because we are talking about a middle range phone. So it's all middle range processors, middle range GPUs. Now, what I really wanted to hone in on for hardware is one of the things that struck me the most about this phone. And what it is it's using something called quantum color plus technology. And quantum color plus technology uses many different layers in their it uses many different layers for the screen, so that you get a much nicer, much richer depth of color, better definition, and it just gives you a very lifelike display, a very lifelike experience when using it. The maximum brightness on this phone is just amazing. You get bright colors, vivid colors, great definition, and I think this is a great thing to have. And one of the great things about this is that since Quantum Color Plus is actually made for televisions, you are getting 90% of the quality of an NTSC TV on a mobile phone, which is just gobsmacking for something that is at this price, which I'll reveal later. So for the camera, I just wanted to say that both cameras are actually quite good. They're actually one of the best cameras on the middle range market, which where this phone is. So on the back camera, you'll find that it's a 13 megapixel camera with a dual flash, and it's also running the Sony Exmor RS sensor, which is basically the sensor that's running on most smartphones nowadays. Sony must be getting rich on this. And it has 1.8 focal aperture on the back. And on the front, then you'll find that it's a 5 megapixel selfie camera. It's all right. I mean, it's not the best thing. You can get some decent selfies without having any troubles with pixelization. It's normal photo. So that's it for the camera. So basically, for software, we're running Android 4.4.4 KitKat, which is a little bit bad since Android Lollipop has been out for quite a few months, and Android M is just around the corner, so it's, in a way, 2 versions behind, which is not exactly the best. However, it's in just a matter of days before it's going to be updated, so basically it is on Lollipop. Then what you'll have is that since it doesn't have any covers, which is a big thumbs up, thank you BQ, no covers, straight stock Google Play, Android, no modifications. It doesn't take up extra space, and it's not something that will slow your phone down, since it's not adding another icon pack. It's not adding another useless cover to what is already a good Android. It's not needed. This just gives you a very sleek and very nice experience. Running the 410 Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 is just great. It goes great with the software, and it just goes very snappy. Like I said before, it's a very sleek experience. There might be a little bit of lag on heavy duty games, like for example Asphalt 8 or Dead Trigger or something like that. These games will have a little bit of lag when it comes to multiple mobs moving around. So you'll just have a little bit of lag from time to time, but that's just nothing to worry about. That's just like phones nowadays. So just want to leave one more thing with you guys. If you can buy it on their store, I'll leave the link down below, for 200 euros, 199.90. You're probably thinking, well, I don't understand euros, I use dollars or maybe pounds. Well, actually, they sell it all over Europe, and they only show their price in euros, so that's what you're gonna have to buy it in. And that's just an amazing price, a gobsmacking price for a phone that runs Qualcomm Color Plus technology, a 410 Snapdragon, Qualcomm, and then it's also running Android KitKat, 13 megapixels on the back, 5 megapixels on the front. Overall, I think this is a great phone for a great price. If you're looking for something that's just gonna give you a good experience, a simple usage, you're not a very exigent user, you're not asking for too much, this is a great phone for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.